see on the screen, I got Naruto Uzumaki. And if you read the thumbnail, we're gonna see who's gonna be a better quarterback today, Naruto or Sasuke. As you can see, I have Naruto on the screen. By the way, this heads up, this is the last Naruto. This is not Naruto and Boruto, and Sasuke and Boruto. So this is everything. Just keep in mind, these are a 19-year-old Naruto and Sasuke, man. With that being said, man, let's honestly get into it. As you can see, Naruto Uzumaki, quarterback for the Denver Broncos. Why the Broncos? Because obviously, you know why. The color scheme. And then you have his number. Let's set number 1. He's the Hokage. Why not? I think he was right-handed. Doesn't matter what college he went to. I can't even put the, what's it called? Whatever the hell school. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, he was born on October 10th. Obviously, the hidden leaf is not in the U.S. I don't think. He said he was listed at 5'11". He was listed at 120 some pounds, but you know damn well I cannot put a nigga that's 121 pounds in fucking Madden. So yeah, I couldn't do that. And now for the ratings. Now, obviously, you know, Naruto, he was a pretty fast guy. But obviously, this is base Naruto. This isn't, what's it called? QB Chakra Mode Naruto. If it was QB Chakra Mode, he had 99 speed, 99 acceleration, all that good stuff. But he doesn't have that. He changed the direction. Y'all know Naruto can change up directions on the drop of a dime. He don't really get hurt like that. Naruto seems like the evasive type. 92 speed, since this is just normal base shit, you feel me? He has some stamina, you feel me, obviously. Because he was helping niggas in the war. His hella shadow clones and shit. He can throw the ball downfield. He's used to pressure. He had the world on his back. Now we have Sasuke Uchiha. See? On the Baltimore Ravens. Obviously, you know why. Because of the color scheme. I gave him number 3 because I said F it. I don't want both of them having the exact same number. It doesn't really matter what college they went to. Sasuke was born July 23rd. And obviously the hidden leaf is in the fucking US. So yeah. There's that. Sasuke, he was listed at 6'1". Obviously now both of their weights were under the Madden threshold. So I obviously had to make it where, like, just put them at the lowest weight, you feel me? 160 pounds. And now Sasuke's readings. Just look at them. See? Bro, does Sasuke look like that matches him? And they're basically around the same overall, 94, 93. I think I probably should have made Naruto a 94 overall, since it said that Naruto was a tad bit stronger than Sasuke, but then who gives a fuck about those logistics? But yo, comment down below, who do you think is dripping better, Naruto or Sasuke, in the show and in Madden? And now honestly, we're on the Denver Broncos. Let's just sim through the halfway to the season to see, bro, who's gonna have the better mid-season stats, Naruto or Sasuke? Let's find out. Alright, we sim halfway through the season. Honestly, man, let's just go over to the stats, obviously. But first things first, yeah, we're not doing so hot. Actually, matter of fact, scratch that. We're tied for like in the division for the 3 other teams. But Naruto has 1,800 yards, 58 completion percentage. He's not looking the greatest, but he isn't looking terrible. 16 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. He has 7 games played, obviously, because he's a starting quarterback. Because, bro, he came in replacing Drew Block. And if you say, bro, that doesn't look like Naruto, I will slap you, bro. Just use your imagination. Get creative. And also, Naruto also had 146 yards at the ground. You feel me? Let's just see who does he like to throw the ball to. He likes throwing the ball to Jerry Judy, 477 yards. With Courtney Sutton being right behind him with 317. He's someone like to dump it off for no offense. And they're ranked the 13th offense in yards right now. The 13th offense in yards with 1,800 passing yards, 901 rushing yards. I think Naruto contributes like 100 something to that. 16 passing touchdowns. That's all Naruto. And they're able to gain 138 first downs. Some slight things, you feel me? But now, let's check on the boy Sasuke. Let's see how he's doing. 1,600 passing yards. So he has less passing yards than Naruto. He has less passing touchdowns than Naruto. One less interception than Naruto. And they're probably completing about the same amount of passes. I expect one to take a humongous leap, but and I guess they're both marginally at the same area. Sasuke only contributing 94 rushing yards to the run game. He's not really as effective in the run game as Naruto is. Now the receiver core, obviously, he has no one who's over 400 yards, but Willie Snead is damn near close to it. Hollywood, all them boys, man. They're not looking so hot in offense right now, bro. Sasuke can't lead this offense for shit. They're 28th in yards. Come on, Sasuke, step your shit up, go. 608 rushing yards. Maybe Freaky L was there that probably 1,000, but he's not. So it's just Sasuke. They only have 3 rushing touchdowns. It's not like Sasuke is like really contributing to that shit at all. With an 80, and Sasuke has an 89.2 passer rating, bro. But the good part is they're second in the NFC North with a 3-4 record. But let's honestly see, can they make the playoff? Alright, man. We simmed all the way to the end of the season. Let's just see. The Ravens ended up going 7-9, with the Browns going 11-5 and winning the division. But let's just check how Sasuke's stats are looking. He threw for 3,800 yards, which isn't bad. 29 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, over 60 completion percentage. Cool season, Sasuke. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now let's honestly just check. He had 957 downs played. Interesting. I'm surprised Lamar got in the game, but let's see the rushing yards. No one even rushed for over 700 yards. Sasuke did have 235 yards on the ground. So he had a total of 4,000 all-purpose yards. He had a receiver break 1,000 yards, which was really neat. Marquise with 800 yards on the nose, with the X having 607, throwing in a little action to J.K. Diamonds. They went up in offensive yards. It ain't by much. They went up from 28th to 23rd. It's improvement, but not good enough improvement if you really want to make the playoffs. Actually, 3,900 passing yards. I think Lamar contributed like 100 to that. 30 passing touchdowns, 10 rushing touchdowns. Barely has gone up. I don't even remember how much they had before, but it probably only went up by a couple. Now let's check the just check what Naruto is doing on the Broncos. And they slightly win the division with a 9-7 record. And then Naruto having 3,900 yards, more than Sasuke. And he had 33 touchdowns to 11 interceptions, with a 60 completion percentage. And let's see how many. Naruto had way more downs played than Sasuke. He had 1,052 downs played. So keep that in mind. And Naruto contributed much more in the run game. Naruto had 325 yards in the run game. Naruto getting a little freaky on them boys, man. Receiving core, he had no one to break 1,000 yards like Sasuke did. But his 2 top guys had 113 and 800 and something. Look at the Broncos did it 13th offensive yards. So Sasuke was able to Naruto was able to lead them to a higher ranked offense. And 33 passing touchdowns, 23 rushing touchdowns. And I'm assuming Naruto actually contributed to those rushing yards. Now, actually, just check the playoff picture and to see what's going down in the realm of the playoffs, man. As you can see, the Broncos are in the playoffs. But something that's really surprising, that the Chiefs and the Chargers are in the playoffs, and they both went 8-7. Keep that in mind. No, they went 7-9. 8-8, and they made the playoffs. If the Ravens won 1 or 2 more games, they would have been in the playoffs, bro. It's crazy, bro. But let's just see what's gonna happen now. Alright, now with all that being said, Let's just check what the playoff picture was looking like what happened in the playoffs. Did we win a Super Bowl? Did Naruto lead his boys to a Super Bowl? Sadly, he did not. They lost 35 to 42 to the Colts, who ended up losing to the Chargers. And then it was just an AFC South matchup. Let's just check it out. Naruto actually played a good passing game. 317 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. His longest pass was 38 yards though, so keep that in mind. The receiving tip, Cortland Sutton had 116 yards. Jerry Jeudy had a decent game. Hey yo, let me know in the comments who played better, Naruto or Sasuke. I'm gonna leave that to you guys, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, bro. Please comment, like, and subscribe, bro. Let me know, should I do more stuff like this with like Goku or any other anime character, or just superheroes in general, bro? I'm trying to get creative on them boys, man. And yeah, let me know what I should do next, bro. And please subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you later. Underrated out.